Hi, everybody, and welcome into the Cougar Cage for our first COC men's basketball contest of the 2021-22 season, as it's game number 2 of the Clash at Canyons kickoff event between the Oxnard Condors and the College of the Canyons Cougars. Hi, everybody. I'm Matt Robinson. Glad to have you along here with us for game number 2 of the day. You just saw Barstow beat Cuyamaca 77-71 in game number 1. So the winner of this one will take on Barstow on Saturday in the championship of the Clash at Canyons tip-off event. A 3 p.m. start time for that one. And the team that does not win this one will take on Cuyamaca at 1 o'clock. And we'll have all those on the Cougar Sports Network for you, as we're just waiting on the starting lineups for each side here from the Cougar Cage, as it's the first matchup for both these teams this season, first game of the year for everybody. So lots of new faces. It's been a long time since we've had basketball here at the Cougar Cage, thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic. The 2020 season completely wiped out. So COC, a bunch of brand new faces, a chance to get back on the floor for Coach Howard Fisher in his 22nd season as the head coach for the Cougars. For Oxnard, Ron McClurkin in his first, as the head coach. Don't know how many seasons he has been with Oxnard, not listed on the website. So we'll get you the starting lineups in just a minute. We'll turn up the house mic and get those for you.
We appreciate your attendance and support of Community College Athletics. And now, for today's starting lineups. For the Condors, at guard number 1, Tevin Bishop. At guard number 10, Chris Jackson. At guard number 21, Corey Davis. At guard number 23, Anthony De La Cruz. And at guard number 32, James Webster. And now for your calls of the Canyons Cougars. At point guard, number 10, Hayden Arnold. At guard, number 14, Dylan Griffin. At guard, number 20, Quincy Arms. At guard, number 25, Jimmy Ogano. And at forward, number 35, Corwin Ted. The Cougars are led by head coach Howard Fisher, with assistance of Brian Campbell, Will Willer, and Osiris Nall.
So there you have the starting 5 for each side. For Oxnard, Tevin Bishop, Chris Jackson, Ari Vega, Anthony De La Cruz, and James Webster. For the Cougars, Caden Arnold, Dylan Griffin, Quincy Arms, Jimmy Galgano, and Corwin Smith. Cougars in their white uniforms will attack the goal to the left here in the first. Oxnard in their blue uniforms moving to our right. Just waiting on the table, waiting on the officials, and we will be ready to go. It'll be Smith and Webster to jump. Webster very ready to go. Smith gonna win the tip. And quickly back up the floor. An easy bucket to start off the contest for Canyons, a 2-0 lead. Jackson trying to drive, throws one up, didn't get it to go. The Cougars will work the ball back the other way. Now going to be called down low with a whistle. Trying to get the floor cleaned up here. Foul was on De La Cruz. And so we'll go back to work. Arnold to inbound for the Cougars. We'll get it inside. Smith will work it to the outside. And now Arnold will run the point. Wants to drive. Stops up. Takes a shot with the left hand. Didn't get it to fall. Oxnard able to pull down the board. Will work back the other way. Jackson will send it far side, but it's off the hand of Vega and out. So turnover by Oxnard. It'll be Canyons basketball. Arnold the point guard for COC. We've got guards in Griffin Arms and Galgano out there. The lone big man, Corwin Smith, at 6'8". As a three-pointer did not go from Arms. Rebound goes off of Oxnard and out. It'll be Canyons basketball. For the Condors, Bishop, Jackson, Vega, De La Cruz, and Webster all listed as guards. So a small lineup for the Condors. Arms off the inbound will work to the far side. Griffin now stops up outside the three-point line. Kicks it inside. Galgano underneath the basket. Lays it home. 4-0 early on here, COC. Just about a minute and a half into the ball game. Arnold with a steal. Throws it ahead. Nearly stolen back and was stolen back as Bishop able to take it away. A little sloppy here early as to be expected. Webster on the shot attempt didn't get it to go, but he'll go to the line. It's the first game of the season for both these teams, so you expect a little bit of sloppy play early on. It'll be a shooting foul as Webster will go to the line and knocks down the first. Webster out of Spring Valley, Nevada, listed at 6'3". One of 6 freshmen on the floor, or on the roster for Oxnard this season. So Arnold will throw it ahead, right underneath the basket, an easy bucket for Galgano. He's got 4 on the day, and then that one goes off of Bishop and out. It'll be a turnover on Oxnard. It'll be Canyons basketball. Cougars with 5 freshmen on the floor to start. The lone sophomore on the roster is Grajales. And a travel going to be called against Arms. So it's a young side for Howard Fisher. As we said, in his 22nd season. 283 career wins as the Cougar head coach. Three-pointer on the way, good, nice shot from Vega. And it makes it 6-5. Arnold, I don't know, trying to throw an alley-oop, but Galgano wasn't ready for it. Back the other way comes Oxnard, they have their first lead of the ball game. De La Cruz with the lay-in. 7-6 in favor of the Condors. Arnold tried to drive. Wanted to dump it inside to Galgano, but it's taken away. Bishop trying to draw contact, doesn't get the foul called. Griffin back up the floor for Canyons, into the paint. Throws it up with the right hand, didn't get it to fall. Tie up on the floor. It's going to be possession in favor of Oxnard. It's actually James Webster who had the last bucket for Oxnard. That time De La Cruz was the one that got tied up. So it'll be Oxnard basketball on the possession arrow. Chris Jackson will bring it in. Here's Webster with the basketball. Double teamed out high, was able to get it over to Jackson. Working with his right hand, he's fouled. Score it, and the foul. So Chris Jackson, the sophomore out of Rancho High School in Nevada, to the line to try and finish off a three-point play. Jackson knocks down the free throw. Makes it 10-6 in favor of Oxnard. Galgano into the paint, was fouled. Foul going to be called against De La Cruz. Be a shooting foul, so Galgano will go to the line. Second foul on De La Cruz here early on. Galgano misses the first. Second one no good. So here's Arnold inside. Barrientos didn't get it to go. Or excuse me, Juarez didn't get it to go. Back the other way, Arms to the basket. Right-handed lay-in didn't go, but Galgano with the putback. It's back to a 2-point game. Jackson, three, fouled, score it. So Jackson with the three, chance for the 4-point play. Gets it to roll. Largest lead of the game here for Oxnard at 6. Is that one out off of Oxnard? It'll be Canyons basketball. Conlon off the inbound, three-pointer is good. First three of the day for the Cougars. Conlon gets it. It's back to a one-possession game. Here's Webster, deep three. Got it in a timeout. On the floor by Canyon, 17-11 in favor of Oxnard. Take the break as well.
Our sports medicine program here at College of the Canyons is meant to introduce students who are interested in some type of career in sports medicine. Most of my students are interested in careers as an athletic trainer, physical therapist, or orthopedic surgeon. So when they're done with our program, they will have their Associates of Science. Do you love sports? And do you take satisfaction from seeing someone go from injury all the way back to the sport that they love? Then this is a program you should definitely consider.
(17 to 11 in favor of Oxnard. Go to work out of the timeout. Barrientos with the basketball for Canyons. Over to McCray. Had it tipped out of his hands and out of play. Three-pointer on the way. Good shot from McCray. And it cuts it back to a three-point lead. Nearly taken away from Vega. He's able to get it over to Webster. And now Chris Jackson will slow it down here for Oxnard. Vega backing way out. Barrientos right with him. will work off the screen. Drives, kicks, three on the way from Hagen. Didn't go. Bunch of Cougars there for the rebound. They'll work it inside to Reyes. Outside, Barrientos, three-pointer, no. Good box out by Jackson. Pulls down the rebound, sends it ahead. Vega stops, pops a three, and he hits it. 20-14 in favor of Oxnard here early on. Webster with a block from behind, but it popped right to Reyes, and he puts it home. Griffin was up underneath the basket, thought he had all sorts of room, but Webster, good job coming back, made it a tougher bucket than it maybe needed to be, as Jackson now driving up the floor for Oxnard is fouled, and will go back to the line. 5 fouls already on Canyons. The free throw from Jackson, no good. Second free throw, no good as well. Here's Barrientos up the floor, lays it in with the right hand. And Vega, a three that didn't go. Webster, an inside rebound and a putback. So we trade bucket for bucket on each side of the floor. Barrientos now, over to Conlon. Henderson dribbles, kicks, three-pointer from McCray, and he got it. 1 point lead here for Oxnard as McCray knocks down the three. Webster will get it to Hagen. Out of the near side to Vega. Now Webster, a three, and he hit it. Raining threes here in the Cougar cage from each side. Henderson tried to go up and under as he was defended. Cougars will get it back though, and a three-pointer from McCray is good. Back and forward we go with the three ball. 25-24 in favor of Oxnard. That one goes out off of Oxnard. It'll be Canyons basketball. Good inside turnaround with the right hand for Henderson, and it gives the Cougars the lead. 26-25. Blocking foul going to be called on McCray. Score the bucket for Juarez. Give the foul to McCray and send Juarez to the line, just inside the restricted area, I think is the call that time. Substitution coming in here. Juarez will take the free throw. Didn't get it to go. Henderson able to pull down the board. He'll bring it ahead. Blocking foul going to be called. Henderson kind of stubbed a toe and tripped into Juarez, but Juarez, they say, didn't have his body set, leaned back, and that's what draws the foul. Henderson off the inbound, lost it. Caston will send it over to the near side. Good swing pass inside by Arnold, showing some vision. Finds Caston, who gets the easy lay-in. We trade 1-point leads. Vega driving, dumps it back. Webster, three-pointer on the way, got it. And a timeout on the floor. At least that was the signal. Sure why we had a stoppage for a substitution, but we did. We go back to work. McCray with the basketball. We'll hand it off to Henderson. He wants to drive into the paint, stops up, and puts it in. Even at 30 all now. Webster with 15 leading the way is a steal by Henderson, and he's fouled coming up the floor. So James Webster with 15, 3 of 3 from downtown, 5 of 7 from the floor. That leads all scorers on the floor. Cameron McCray, who's 3 for 3 from the field. All 3 of those three-pointers, has 9. He leads the way for the Cougars here early on. McCray with the basketball once again. Able to get it over to Arnold. Back to McCray. Wing 3 on the way. That one just didn't find the mark. Was a little too short. Oxnard running quickly back the other way. Bishop drives into the paint to penetrate. They get it over to Webster in the corner, and he's going to be called for a travel on an extra step. So a turnover on Oxnard, 30 all. 10:45 to go here in the first. Conlon. Now to Henderson, step back, three-pointer on the way, no. Rebound tipped, and won by Canyons. Henderson goes between his own legs, now wants to drive, kicks it back, three-pointer on the way from McCray, didn't go. Long rebound picked up by Arnold. Over to Caston, his jumper didn't go. And then a foul gonna be called on Conlon after the rebound was pulled down by Jackson. And it'll stop the clock. It'll put Oxnard in the bonus here. It'll send Jackson to the line for 1-and-1. Misses on the first. Cougars pull down the board and will go back the other way. Here's Arnold holding on. He'll take a jumper and knocks it down. 32 all. 9:26 to go. Driving to the bucket was Miller, and he lays it home. And then a travel going to be called against Oxnard. Arnold wanted to throw it inside, threw it away. Oxnard trying to throw it down the floor. Webster able to win it between two Cougars as both Arnold and Conlon were there. Good defense by Arnold that time against Bishop. Actually, it was McCray on the defense, I believe, that time. Cougars quickly ahead. Blocking foul going to be called. Score the bucket for Reyes, and he'll go to the line. 4-point lead for Canyons here. Reyes not able to knock down the free throw. Oxnard up the floor. Jackson wanted to try and draw the foul, didn't get it. Instead kicks it back to Bishop, who knocks down the three. 36-35. Canyons in the lead. Barrientos to the paint. Offensive foul going to be called. A timeout going to be taken by Oxnard here. 36-35 in favor of Canyons on the Cougar Sports Network. Tired of eating at home? Stop in a nearby Jersey Mike's and try the classic number 7 turkey on provolone. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. It's 36-35 Canyons. Oxnard basketball, though, with 8:15 to go here in the first half. Jackson with the ball for Oxnard. Kicks it inside. Webster underneath the basket. Couldn't get cleanly over Reyes. Got it back, put it back, and draws the foul. Can score the bucket, and Webster back to the line. James Webster with a monster first half so far. 17 points now. Foul was against Reyes. Make it 18 for Webster. And it's a 2-point lead for the Condors here. Arms back in the game for Canyons. Now Dylan Griffin out high, guarded by Bishop. Got it to Reyes, bounce pass, back to Griffin. It's fouled by Webster, who went up physically for the rejection and just gets too much body contact there. And they actually give the foul to Ricky Hagan for the block. So maybe Webster was clean on that one. Send Dylan Griffin to the line for 2. First is good from Griffin. 7:47 to go here in the first. Second one is no good. So it's a 1-point lead here for the Condors as Jackson will throw it ahead. Vega kicks it into the corner. Actually dribbles out of the corner, missed a jumper. De La Cruz had the rebound but had it taken away. The Canyons wants to run the floor back the other direction. Barrientos over, Griffin drives into the paint, stops, goes over the top of Webster but was too strong. Vega with the rebound will run it up the floor. Guarded by Dylan Griffin. Inside to Chris Jackson, back to Vega. And Jackson once again, now Hagan, deep 3 on the way, didn't go. Rebound pulled down by Reyes. And the outlet to Barrientos. Good look-off pass, extra pass, onto the wing, Arms 3, no. Wide open look for Arms, just didn't knock it down. Cougars just 1 of 6 from 3 here early on. Driving towards the rack is De La Cruz, heaps it home, back to a 3-point lead. Actually, excuse me, Cougars 4 of 9 from 3, 1 of 5 from the foul line. That's been the difference so far as they trail by 3. Oxnard shooting pretty good from 3-point at this point, 7 of 11. Barrientos stops, pops, and fouled. We'll go to the line for free throws. Rebounds right now pretty even, 16-14 in favor of Canyons. Both teams rebounding on the defensive glass nicely here early on as Barrientos misses the first. Cougars, though, with 7 offensive rebounds. It just hasn't translated to a lot of points. Only 11 second chance points. 18 of the Cougars' points in the paint here early on as Barrientos makes the second. Makes it 40-38. In favor of the Cougars, or excuse me, in favor of the Condors. Juarez drives into the paint, didn't get it to go. Ray is able to bring down the rebound. Barrientos running with speed, bounce pass inside, was trying to get it to Arnold. It's out off of Arnold, as that was a smart play by Chris Jackson that time. Knew he was gonna fall out of bounds and threw it off the backside of Arnold, who was right next to him. And it gets Oxnard the basketball. Jackson will take his time across the timeline. Swings it to the far side. Vega wanted to penetrate, instead will kick it back. Trying to throw it across the floor. Arnold there for the steal. Nearly had it stolen from behind as Juarez was right on top of him. Team's in the bonus, so we'll go 1-1 for Arnold here. Arnold makes the first. Chance to tie it up here with the second. Just the second made free throw, the third made free throw of the game for the Cougars. Arnold makes them both. So we're even at 40 here. 5:43 to go in the first half. De La Cruz ahead. Jackson gets it inside. They work to the outside. Hagen now to De La Cruz. Over to Vega. Guarded out high by Reyes. I think Vega would want to try and take Reyes off the dribble. Reyes is going to get called for a reach. And that's why you would think it. Reyes, this big man on the floor right now for the Cougars at 6'6" out of Silmar. Going against the 5'9" Vega, who's a speedy little guard. That's probably the result that Oxnard would have wanted right there, if not for a bucket. As Vega to the line. Makes the first. As we're still in 1-1. Next time down the floor for the Condors, they'll shoot 2. Second one is good. Webster back in the game to take over for Juarez here with 5:22 to go in this first half. Gregorio into the game for the first time and brought it up the floor. Arms now with it out high. We'll get it to Griffin. Wanted to get it inside to Arnold. Ball fought for on the floor. And now a tie-up going to be called. It's Oxnard basketball. And so Condors get a takeaway once again. They could get a walk it up the floor. Gregorio trying to stay with him. Off the screen. Had it knocked out of his hands from behind by Griffin. Griffin now on the fast break. Fumbled with the basketball. Didn't get it to go, but the putback there. Caston going up to tip it in. Zion Caston now with 4. Three-pointer from Vega, short, hit the side of the backboard. Cougars outlet quickly to Griffin. Drives into the paint, throws up a wild shot, but he's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Griffin makes the first. Second is good as well. So we're 44-42 in favor of Canyon. This is actually, we popped those up on the wrong side. Get that fixed. So that one goes off the hands of Allman. Cougars get a takeaway, but turn it over. Great athletic play by Chris Jackson. Goes up with the left hand and lays it home. And we're even at 44. Cougars get one back on the other side. This is now a 2-point lead for COC. Jump ball tie-up. Good job by Caston to tie up Webster. Possession arrow for the Cougars, so they will get the basketball. So get some fresh bodies on the floor. Barrientos, one of them. Caston, who's done a nice job since coming in, misses on the turnaround, but the putback there for Henderson, showing his athleticism. Then the Cougars get the takeaway, up and under the basket. McCray, an easy bucket. It's the largest lead of the night for the Cougars, 50-44, 6-point lead for College of the Canyons. 3:08 to go. The Cougars have found their legs here late in this first half. Allman over to De La Cruz. Now to Chris Jackson, kicks it back out, 7 to shoot. Driving and laying it in. Good job from De La Cruz, went strong right to the bucket and laid it home. Barrientos, the point guard for the Cougars right now in the ball game. Sends it over to Henderson. Up top, Devagian wanted to drive, will kick it back. McCray now, over to Henderson, little shimmy shake, step back jumper from just inside the three-point line, didn't go. Rebound by Oxnard. Fast break back the other way, but the pass didn't connect to Allman, and they'll just turn it around and throw for possession here. Inside Webster, blocked by Henderson. Vega able to pick it up, his jumper didn't go. And the rebound pulled down by Canyons. McCray thought about it, instead turns it around. Barrientos will hold on. Now McCray. Wanted to get it over to Henderson, didn't get it to him though. Devagian though able to run up and pick it back up, and he's going to be called for an offensive foul with an elbow into the body of Vega. .49 to go here in the first. 50-46 Canyons, high scoring affair here. First game of the year for both these sides. Vega will swing it over. Jumper for Jackson, didn't find the bucket. The Cougars able to pull down the rebound. McCray running it ahead. Wanted to go behind his back, lost it. Ball still loose on the floor. Picked up by Oxnard, and they're able to bring it ahead. De La Cruz going against Henderson, able to back him down and put it in. Lead cut to 2 now. Barrientos had it knocked away. There's Barrientos once again. McCray now. Three-pointer on the way, didn't go. Henderson able to pull down the rebound, but then he was fouled. Henderson at the line to shoot 2, makes the first. Free throw shooting getting a little bit better for the Cougars now, 7 of 12. Oxnard 7 of 10. Webster leading everybody on the floor with 18, has 5 rebounds as well. Henderson splits him. Ball pops back out to him, tried to spin in the paint and had it stripped away. Jackson the other way. Wanted to get it to Juarez, but he lost it as he fell to the floor. Cougars on the fast break. Devagian dumps it off. Easy bucket for McCray. The lead now 5 here for Canyons. McCray leading all scorers for the Cougars with 11. Nobody else in double figures on either side. De La Cruz skip pass inside to Bishop. Wants to back it off. Back to De La Cruz. 7-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. As Jackson, nice drive off that high dribble, able to get it and score. Shot clock is off. Barrientos drives right to the basket and lays it home. And that will do it for the first half. 55-50 lead for the Cougars. 20 minutes in the books. We'll take a break. Second half action when we come back here on the Cougar Sports Network.
Our sports medicine program here at College of the Canyons is meant to introduce students who are interested in some type of career in sports medicine. Most of my students are interested in careers as an athletic trainer, physical therapist, or orthopedic surgeon. So when they're done with our program, they will have their Associates of Science. Do you love sports? And do you take satisfaction from seeing someone go from injury all the way back to the sport that they love? Then this is a program you should definitely consider.
At Jersey Mike's, we think no sub should be measured in inches long or seconds till served. A sub should be measured in moments, time with friends, lunch breaks unbroken. Every sub is a chance to be great. Every sub should ask the question, am I a sub or am I a sub above? Jersey Mike's, be a sub above.
Halftime here from the Cougar Cage. COC leading Oxnard 55-50 in game number 2 of the Clash at Canyons tip-off event. Take a look at some of the first half numbers for each side. It's James Webster leading the way for Oxnard with 18 points. Chris Jackson with 11. Second on the Oxnard side. Webster also with 5 rebounds. Vega with 5 as well. Jackson with 4. And De La Cruz with 2. She looks shooting. Webster 6 from 10 from the floor. 3 of 3 from downtown. As Oxnard 7 of 12 from 3 in the first. Shooting 58.3%. 18 of 35 from the floor. Shooting 51.4 as a unit. For the Cougars, Cameron McCrae with 11 leading the way. Nobody else in double figures, but you look down the line. Very balanced. Barrientos with 7. Henderson with 7. Galgano with 6. Arnold with 4. You got Reyes and Caston each with 4. Griffin with 3. Conlon with 3. Miller with 2. And Arms with 2. So 12 of the 14 that have played in the ballgame for the Cougars with points. Cougars shooting 55%, 22 of 40 from the floor, just 36% from 3, 4 of 11. And the foul shots have been trouble as well, 7 of 13 for 53% so far in the ballgame. But they have a 55-50 lead. Cougars with 28 points in the paint to just 20 for Oxnard, so they're winning the battle down low. Oxnard, though, with 9 points off turnovers to just 8 for the Cougars. Neither team with any fast break points. Cougars almost, or more than doubling up, actually, Oxnard on the second chance points, 18-7. And the bench points for COC has really been where it's at, 40-9 in terms of the bench points. Had 8 lead changes in the ball game. Largest lead for each side, 6. As we said, a 5-point lead for Canyons. Take another quick break. Second half action, we come back here on the Cougar Sports Network.
The photography department at College of the Canyons is a place for photography students of all levels to come together and create.
I love emergency medicine. You're there at these people's worst time of their life, and you're there to make it a little bit better.
The EMT program at COC is a one-semester program. Over the course of it, the EMT students will learn the textbook knowledge they need, practical hands-on skills that they're going to need working out on an ambulance or in a hospital or whatever setting they decide to work.
People are constantly hiring. There's always a need for first responders. When I graduated from this program, I got a job within a month.
The filmmaking program at COC is one of the best programs because it has literally jump-started my career.
Most of the instructors actually have worked in Hollywood, so having instructors that have done it before and know the ins and outs, I think really helps.
We here at COC have a kind of a sandbox approach, and that is to say we've got a lot of cool equipment, a lot of great facilities. Enroll in our class and we're going to let you play in the sandbox.
Welcome back to the Cougar Cage. Second half action getting ready to start between Oxnard and College of the Canyons. There'll be Oxnard basketball out of the break as they have the possession arrow. Oxnard moving to our left here in the second half. Vega with the basketball, guarded by Arnold. Had that shot partially blocked by Arnold. Good defense by the Cougars. They try and run the floor back the other way. Griffin was able to catch it. They swing it inside. Smith trying to work it down low. Dumped it off to Arms. His lay-in attempt didn't go, but Smith able to pull down the rebound. Now here's Arms into the paint. Wanted to pop it inside, was trying to dump it off to Galgano. It's knocked away by Oxnard. Chris Jackson, who's been on the floor the entire game so far, played 20 minutes in that first half. Him and Webster, the leading minute getters for each side. As Webster is going to be fouled, reach in by Arnold, but I mean, I think you'll take that. You don't want to let Webster with an easy bucket, make him go to the line and work for it. Webster misses the first. James was perfect from the line in the first half. It's his first miss of the ball game. Misses the second, but the rebound was pulled down by De La Cruz, and then he had it swatted away on the inside. Cougars wanted to throw it ahead, but Galgano was looking over the wrong shoulder. Oxnard got it to Webster, and then he was a little bit out of control, trying to draw a foul, didn't get it, missed the shot. Now Arnold driving, he's gonna draw the foul as three bodies crash to the floor. And Arnold will go to the line. Arnold 2 for 2 from the foul line in the first half. First free throw is good. Lead back to 6. Largest lead of the game for the Cougars. Chance to try and make it 7. Misses the second. Rebound goes off of Canyons and out. So it'll go 56-50 here in favor of COC. Jackson able to throw it over to Vega. Ball fought for on the floor. Arnold able to come up with it. Throws it ahead. Arms up to Galgano and an easy lay-in. Largest lead of the night for the Cougars at 8, 58-50. Webster will stop up and put up a 3. It goes over the back of the backboard and out of play. The Condors will take a timeout. You're trailing by 8, trying to slow things up a little bit. For up-to-date records and information about COC basketball and the rest of the 17 Cougars athletics teams, head to the COC homepage, cocathletics.com. You can find schedules, live stream links, rosters, stats, game photos, and more. Again, cocathletics.com for all your information on College of the Canyons athletics. So COC basketball is So we come out of the break. Arnold with it for COC. Griffin, good bounce pass. Galgano went up for the one-handed jam and missed it. Oxnard fast break the other way. And De La Cruz makes it count. Cougars quickly back ahead. Galgano had to try and keep it in play as he caught it while he was falling out of bounds. And it results in another turnover. Jackson dribbles it off a Canyon's body and out. So it'll stay with Oxnard here. 2.5 gone here in the second half. 6-point lead now for COC, 58-52. Steal by Arnold. He tried to go to the basket, lost it. As it was defended by Bishop. Oxnard back the other way. Jackson's layup attempt didn't go. Defended on the run back by Galgano. Now Jackson able to throw it out to Vega. He puts up a three, no. And the Cougars able to pull down the rebound, but Webster inside just rips it right away from Corwin Smith. And it's back to a 4-point game. Smith driving right back to the bucket, missed it. Now we'll kick it out. Arms, three-pointer, no. And it gets stuck up on the backboard. And this might force a delay here. Not sure there's anybody that can get that down. Have to find a ladder, a stick, something. Everybody running around like they're gonna play, but it's basically a timeout situation. So we'll wait here. The SCV TV Community Media Center is Santa Clarita's only television station, bringing you local arts, culture, history, and entertainment programming. 24/7, watch with Spectrum 20, AT&T 99, Apple TV, Roku, scvtv.com, as well as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. As a 501c3 nonprofit, SCV TV is dedicated to bringing hyper-local content to the Santa Clarita Valley. Catch shows like Finding Art, Soundcheck, and Community Corner by tuning in Spectrum 20, AT&T 99, Apple TV, Roku, scvtv.com, as well as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And we got two balls stuck up there now. And it looks like Chad Peters, the athletic director, gonna come save the day. We found a mop off the floor, and now it's just up to Chris Jackson to poke the ball off the backboard, and he does, and we'll go back to work. Never a dull moment. The Oxnard basketball out of the break here. Jackson here with it. Will stop and take a jumper. Didn't go. Jackson looks like he's hurt. I don't know what he came down on, but he is definitely in some pain. It's not good as he's been the workhorse here outside of Webster for Oxnard. Cougars able to pick up a rebound off the miss. Bounce pass inside, and it goes off the end line. Galgano couldn't handle. Jackson looks like he's all right, which is good to see for Oxnard. Bishop will run the offense here. Jackson, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound pulled down by Reyes. Cougars trying to run the other way, arms right to the bucket. Right-handed lay-in, didn't go. Back the other way, Oxnard now. Vega. Wanted to get it inside to Juarez. His turnaround chance didn't go. Barrientos back the other way. He goes up with the right hand, no, but Reyes pulls down the rebound and is fouled from behind by Bishop. So Reyes to the line to shoot 2, knocks down the first. 59-54 Cougars. Reyes makes the second. Galgano going to come off. Henderson back in. Going to lead back up to 6. Vega over to De La Cruz. Now to Bishop. He'll put up a deep 3 early in the shot clock that didn't go. Reyes had the rebound, but he ran into Vega, and that allowed Vega to get the steal, who then threw it out off of Reyes. It'll be Oxnard basketball. Here's Bishop. Pass over to Juarez. He'll put it on the floor. Wanted to go baseline, was stopped up by Reyes. Now we'll spin to the baseline, and Reyes there to block it. Back the other way, Henderson. Kicks it over. Griffin inside. Reyes blocked from behind, but a foul going to be called against Anthony Juarez, and it'll send Reyes back to the line once again. First shot from Reyes is good. Splits them again, but Henderson with the rebound, tried to put it back, no. Reyes pulls down the board and puts it off the glass. Lead now up to 9, largest of the night for the Cougars. A 4-0 run here for COC. 8 to shoot for Oxnard. Jackson trying to get around Henderson, does. Puts it up from the foul line, no. Rebound fought for and won by Juarez. Was able to get it to Vega. Reset here for Oxnard. Vega wanted to put it on the floor on Henderson. Instead, we'll swing it back to Hagen, who will work out high. One-on-one with Smith. Gets Smith in the air, draws the foul. Third foul on Smith. First of 2 free throws for Hagen is good. Second of 2 rattles in and out, and Smith able to pull down the rebound. Barrientos now to run the offense for the Cougars. Works off the screen, pops from the foul line, got it. 10-point lead for COC. Stretched it from the 5-point lead that they had at halftime as that one out off the Cougars. 13:23 to go here in the ball game. Griffin checking out, King Miller coming in. That ball tips off an Oxnard player off the inbound. Canyon's able to run the other way. Barrientos from the foul line had it blocked from behind. Suarez on the run back, able to knock it away. Now here's Jackson trying to spin off Miller. Now we'll send it over to Vega. Got it inside, Juarez, and it rolled out. Here's Miller to run it up the floor. We'll skip it to Barrientos. Thought about a three. Instead, we'll throw it corner to Miller. Inside to Smith. Smith, turn around, right hand hook shot, good. Push the lead to 12. Cougars starting to find their rhythm here on both sides of the floor. Have really slowed down Oxnard quite a bit. Jackson trying to do it all himself. Drives, counted in the foul. Well, ISO ball for Chris Jackson. Puts it in. And we'll go to the line. Foul goes against Smith. It'll be his 4th. So it'll bring Reyes back into the game. Jackson now with 13 in the ball game. Make it 14 as he knocks it down. And a timeout going to be called by Oxnard. 12:27 to go. Cougars with a 9-point lead here from the Cougar cage.
Our sports medicine program here at College of the Canyons is meant to introduce students who are interested in some type of career in sports medicine. Most of my students are interested in careers as an athletic trainer, physical therapist, or orthopedic surgeon. So when they're done with our program, they will have their Associates of Science. Do you love sports? And do you take satisfaction from seeing someone go from injury all the way back to the sport that they love? Then this is a program you should definitely consider.
At Jersey Mike's, we think no sub should be measured in inches long or seconds till served. A sub should be measured in moments, time with friends, lunch breaks unbroken. Every sub is a chance to be great. Every sub should ask the question, am I a sub or am I a sub above? Jersey Mike's, be a sub above.
67-58 Canyons. It's 12:25 to go in the second half. Barrientos to run the point once again for COC. Good pass! And the two-handed flush from Henderson. King Miller setting it up. Caught it with his back to the basket. Little bounce pass to Henderson, who finished it off. Here's Jackson again. Trying to work in some isolation. Drives, gets it to go. Jackson with a nice half. Once again, now has 16 on the game. Trying to keep Oxnard tight as it's a 9-point lead for the Cougars here. King Smith puts it on the floor, wanted to drive, lost it. Lost the handle, looked at the officials, said it was tipped off of blue, but they say no. It'll be Oxnard basketball. Again, Jackson, who's been the go-to here in the second half for Oxnard. Bring it ahead, working one-on-one with Smith, goes off the screen. Now we'll try and penetrate, kicks it back. Vega 3, too strong. Henderson pulls down the rebound, throws it ahead. Conlin, right to the basket, lays it home. 11-point advantage for the Cougars now. Vega, little stutter step. Will kick it back. Webster, who's been quiet. Well, quiet no more. Knocks down the 3. Miller going to be fouled. We'll go to the line. Barrientos now with the basketball off the inbound play. Send it over to Conley. Up top, Miller, jumper, did not go. Gets the rebound though, we'll put it back up once again, and that time he knocked it down. First bucket of the day for Miller. Another takeaway by the Cougars. Quickly ahead, Miller trying to go, but it was blocked by Webster. Put back there for Conlon, though. And the lead back up to 12. Cougars trying to open it up here. Bishop with it, working off the dribble. Kicks it into the corner. Juarez, 3, too strong. Right into the hands of Henderson. He'll run back the other way, a 2-on-1, threw it into the corner. And it goes out off of Conley. Trying to drive back the other way on a fast break, and Reyes with the finish. So a 14-point lead. Lane violation on the second of 2 shots by Hagan after he'd made the first. So he'd missed the second anyway, but wouldn't have counted had it gone in. And we go back to work. Arnold with the basketball. As Vega tried for the steal, Arnold able to run it up the floor. We'll throw it over to King. Miller. Miller down low, under the basket. Reyes couldn't finish. Galgano couldn't finish. Then Reyes had it blocked, still loose as they fight for it. And it's finally taken by Oxnard. Hagan able to get it over to Jackson. Jackson waving a finger, looking for help, dribbles into the lane and threw it away. Cougars back the other way. King Miller with a chance to finish it off with the left hand. Could not. 3 chances for COC. Nobody could put it home, but Reyes is going to draw the foul and go to the line. Timeout on the floor by the Condors. 8:10 to go. 79-64 COC will take a timeout. (79-64) Canyons. As they have stretched the lead to 15. Foul going to be called way out high on Arms. Just the 6th foul. Cylinder foul as Jackson draws it. Webster with 23 leading everybody on the floor. Jackson with 16. Those are the only 2 Condors in double figures. Vega with 8, De La Cruz with 6, Hagan with 5, Allman with 4, and Juarez with 2. As Jackson tried the runner as he was falling away. Didn't get it to go. Gallegos nearly, or Galgano, excuse me, nearly threw it away. Cougars were able to get it back. And Arms is going to get credit for a putback that I think bounced off about 5 different hands before it went in the bucket. For the Cougars, Reyes with 13, McRae with 11, Henderson with 9, Barrientos with 9, Galgano with 8, Conlon with 7, Arnold with 5, Caston and Miller each with 4, Griffin with 3, Gregorio with 2, Arms and Smith also with 2 is another bucket for the Cougars. And the lead now is 19. So everybody for COC but Andrew Dabagian have scored so far today. 3-pointer from Hagan didn't go. Easy rebound for Reyes. Barrientos drives to the bucket. No, Reyes able to pick up the rebound, had it swatted out of his hand. So I think there was a foul called. Was there a foul called? I'm trying to figure out what. Oh, I think the problem is it's the reset. And that is indeed what the problem was. It was the reset. We go back to work. It's a full reset in CCCAA basketball. A three-pointer from Arms is good. And the lead now 22. The officials getting the reset right. I don't blame them. The NAI, you have a 20-second reset. I believe in the NCAA, it's a 20-second reset as well. But the 3C2A plays under a slightly different set of rules. In the NBA, it's only a half reset. 14 seconds from the 24-second clock. Arms fouled by Webster. .604 to go. Lead 22 right now for the Cougars. Excuse me, 24 right now for the Cougars as I look up at the board and do math quickly in my head. No, I'm right, it's 22. So I am a broadcaster, not a mathematician, folks. Three-pointer on the way from Jackson, didn't go. Pulled down by Galgano. He'll run it back the other way for Canyons. Wanted to dump it off, swatted it back in as it was going to be out off COC, and then unfortunately hit Vega in the head on the outlet by Oxnard, and it'll be Canyons basketball. That was a weird sequence. Remember, winner of this one will play at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Loser will play in the consolation game at 1 p.m. Not tomorrow, sorry, Saturday. We'll have those both for you as a part of a jam-packed triple header on the Cougar Sports Network. As they finish up to the Clash at Canyons tip-off event, followed by some college football, a big one, top 10 battle. 7th-ranked Cougars coming off their first loss of the season last week on the road against East Los Angeles, taking on undefeated and 3rd-ranked Ventura. Winner seals themselves pretty much, gives themselves really an inside track to the Northern Division Championship in the National Conference. Of course, Ventura would pretty much lock it up. Canyons would need to win out. Cougars needing a win to try and keep themselves in the hunt for the playoffs. Should be a fun one on Saturday, and we'll have more athletics for College of the Canyons here tomorrow on the Cougar Sports Network. Sophomore night for the Lady Cougars women's soccer team as they take on West Los Angeles College. 6 o'clock game. We'll have it for you here on the Cougar Sports Network. Make sure you tune in. Part of a busy week. Pretty much the last busy week of 2021. Pending some potential playoff matchups. It's Oxnard with the basketball. Extra pass into the corner. They get it back up to Vega now. He'll get it into the corner. De La Cruz knocks down a 3. Breaks what was quite a big run for Canyons. Lead down to 21 now. King Miller a 3, and he got it. King Miller now with 7. De La Cruz after his 3 now with 9. It's 91-67 Canyons. Webster going to draw the foul against Corwin Smith. And I believe that is Smith's 5th. Cougars will sub in a bunch of different bodies here. Smith with 5 will go to the bench. Barrientos and McCrae also heading to the bench. It's Webster to the line. Start in the bonus. Webster makes the first. Knocks them both down. Canyon's offense in the second half has really been the story here. 36 points in the second. Oxnard has had some struggles shooting in the second half, just 19 points. You can credit the Cougars defense. They've played much better in the second half as that one goes out off of Oxnard. It'll stay with Canyons here. Oxnard was shooting 51% after the first half, but have fallen all the way out to 38%. 24 of 63. Cougars 36 of 76, 47% from the floor. Still shooting just 33% from three, as King Miller's three didn't go. Tip rebound finds its way over to De La Cruz. Oxnard, remember, was shooting 58% from three in the first. Down to 37% as another three-pointer missed from Hagen. Now Vega with a three, and he knocks it down. A timeout called by Oxnard. 91-72, 19-point lead for the Cougars, 2:53 to go. Take a break. Cougars in front. Right off the inbound, the Cougars throw it away. A little confusion by Canyons on the inbound play. They'll give Oxnard the basketball right back. Block underneath by Nabagian. And then a foul going to be called. It'll send Webster back to the line. Webster misses the first. James had a pretty good game, though. 25 points, 10 rebounds, double-double. Makes the second. Aaron Reyes on the catch as the Cougars brought it up the floor. Reyes double-double as well, 13 and 12. Only other Cougar approaching that would be Hernandez as a three-pointer from Galgano is good. And a blocking foul going to be called against Caden Arnold. We were saying Andrew Henderson, 10 rebounds, 9 points. So he's a point away from a double-double. Webster back to the line once again. Lead 21. Webster will shoot the first of a 1-and-1 and knock it down. 2:07 to go. Second is good. Cougars work to bring it ahead. Galgano with an easy bucket. Galgano now with 13. 3 Cougars in double figures. Webster back the other way. He's got an easy bucket. As we're inside a minute 40 to go in the basketball game. Barrientos into the corner. Galgano 3 short. Rebound won by Vega, and then he's fouled on the floor by Reyes. So Vega will go up and take some free throws here with 90 seconds left. 19-point lead for College of the Canyons, but a pretty good performance, especially in the second half for COC. 41-27 the second half score. Of course, the Cougars with 55 in the first, gave up 50 to Oxnard, but have locked down the defense quite a bit more here in the second. Vega now with 2 free throws good. Gets himself to 13. So 3 Condors in double figures as well. Caston will bring it up the floor for Canyons. Good give and go between him and Galgano for the easy lay-in. Caston now with 6. And the Cougars trying to crest the century mark with 1:12. Webster misses the first. Second is good. And then Vega going to be called for a foul. Cougars are in the bonus now on that foul. And Caden Arnold will shoot 1 and 1. Arnold with another free throw will get the Cougars to 100. Arnold now with 7, 4 of 5 from the line. Makes the second. 20-point lead, 100-80 in favor of COC. With 70 seconds left in the game. Webster wants to drive. Tried to lay it in with the right hand, but missed it. Caston will bring it up the floor for COC, and I would imagine they just pass the ball around for 30 seconds with a 20-point lead here. Griffin, they work it all the way around to Arnold. His pass taken away, but he gets it back. Now goes towards the basket, is fouled, and will go to the line. Jackson gonna get called for the foul. Just wrapped Arnold around the waist. Arnold doing most of his work from the foul line today. 6 of 7 now. Make it 7 of 8 as he makes both. Inside of a minute to go. Just trying to finish it out. The Cougars will pick up their first win in their first game of the year. Thrown ahead. Gregorio tried to duck it underneath to Caston. It's out off the Cougars. And with 25.8, King Miller will come back in to take over for Galgano. So Canyons will take on Barstow on Saturday at 3 p.m. Oxnard will be back in action against Coimeka at 1 p.m. Saturday afternoon here on the Cougar Sports Network. Make sure you join us for those, as it'll be a 20-point victory for COC. Just waiting on the final score. It'll be 102-82. Canyons takes it. They improved to 1-0 on the year. And we'll try and finish out the clash on Saturday against Barstow here at 3 o'clock. Again, Oxnard, a 1 o'clock game against Quimecca. We'll hope to see you for both of those. Thank you for joining us on the Cougar Sports Network, and have a great night, everybody.